Welcome to a very special CanMar Fireside chat with our visionary founder, KD Khairah. Today, we're diving into the heart of health and wellness, innovation, and community as we discuss the Health and Wellness Hub powered by CanMar, which has recently undergone a transformative relaunch. Join us today as we explore the vision, the impact, and the future of this community-centric platform. Hi, KD. Welcome to our Fireside chat. How are you doing today?
Hello, I'm very well, Mel. How are you?
Always good, always good. Katie, let's jump right in and let's start at the beginning. What inspired you to create this health and wellness hub, and how does it reflect your vision for a better healthcare landscape?
Great question. Well, it's simple. The state of the healthcare throughout the world is in a poor state right now, as we can all see. So there's no reason why people should not have valuable information to increase their quality of life because of irrational regulations, solutions that have been proven to be successful but are not widely accepted. So these are some of the highlights. But having a place where people can go to help their quality of life without censorship, shadow banning, and blacklisting, which are one of the most common subjects these days on social media. There needs to be a community, Mel, where people can come together and help each other. Businesses helping other businesses, businesses helping people, and people really helping people. You know, I like this quote from Senator Paul Wellstone. We all do better when we all do better. And that is the vision.
So true. And I think post COVID, we're still feeling the effects, and health and wellness has become so important to us as a society globally, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. We needed a change. There was, we wanted to find a center point where all the information could be accessible. We understand the where Facebook serves what type of a market segment when it's family, friends, uncles, aunts that you're looking for, and you go to LinkedIn. You are really trying to network and you're trying to find jobs. That's how LinkedIn really started. You go to Twitter for other reasons that I'm not going to mention. I mean, we all have our ways of looking at stuff. I see CanMar Hub really as the center point for health and wellness, everything rather health and wellness, from your information to your jobs, to your knowledge base, to connecting with others, and so much more.
I think this is a great segue, Katie, into our relaunch of the Health and Wellness Hub. Obviously, this is a significant milestone. We've all been working really, really hard. We're super excited for people to see what we've been working on. Can you tell us more about what is new and how it really enhances that user experience for members?
Well, you know what? I have to commend the team and all the supporters, friends, and the well-wishers that have been there throughout this time. With the relaunch, I'm very excited because we've got the 10 main pillars that we have got, which ranges from cannabis, psychedelics, food, mental health, physical health, travel, innovation. So people can literally go into each of those communities, global communities, and they can be a part of that particular subject. Uh, which is covered in the relaunch, and then really segregating it further, really drilling it down to, if I go into cannabis, for example, there are so many things within cannabis, so many layers that we can go into. So from cannabis point of view, you could go into medical cannabis, which again has a global community, people who are just interested in medical cannabis versus the adult use, and so much more. So each of those pillars is beautifully designed by yourself, Mel, who has been a product champion for us, and of course, Steve Goldner, and all the amazing people that work with us, Nandi, who is behind the designs. So there's much to watch out, and really explore within CanMar Hub right now. Just not pillars. We've got education coming up. We are building so many great partnerships. So there's much to explore.
Absolutely, and there are so many layers of this onion to peel back. So we definitely recommend everyone comes to check us out and dive in, explore, learn, help others. It's incredible. So Katie, of course, there's a fine line between these different kinds of digital platforms. People are going to say, it's another app. Why should I download it? So how would you really define the health and wellness hub, and how would you kind of set it apart from, you know, the other platforms like you mentioned earlier, Twitter, LinkedIn? How do we set ourselves apart?
Okay, there are a lot of tools out there in the market these days, and I don't blame it if people have a question mark that why am I going to go and download another app or go to another website to look at health and wellness? Well, the entire goal for us is to bring in the credible voices onto our platform. And users of the community are going to drive the moderation for these global communities that we are building. So it's really about joining at the ground floor, being at the foundation where we are growing. Yes, we understand that there are so many amazing platforms out there, and this is our way of giving back. We saw the gaps in the market for health and wellness, particularly, and for what I was going through, particularly with my family. And I saw a lot of gaps. I wanted to go find information, not from a SEO, paid SEO, a blog that comes up on your Google ranking, but really find that credible information. And I was looking, and there are so many websites to go to. You don't know what to trust, what to not trust. And this is going to be the primary focus for us, is to bring in the first layer of credible people who are subject matter experts within the health and wellness space. Sure, there is cannabis. Sure, there is psychedelics. How about if somebody is not doing well mentally? Where can I go? Where can I find the information? I'm too shy to talk to my family. Who do I talk to? Can I go to Google? Is the information going to be valid? I don't know. This is where we are going to put in all our effort into bringing that, as I mentioned, first line of subject matter experts who are going to come, really moderate, really help drive that community and stay on course with the right information is being shared. Uh,
100%. I think that's a really great way to say it, right, Katie? And I think that it also leads to the next question that I want to ask you, which is, who is the target audience? Who is the Health and Wellness Hub powered by CanMar actually for?
It's okay. This is a brilliant question. I've been thinking about it. It's for a curious mind who just wants to know more about, could be in sports, could be a yoga meditation somebody wants to learn, could be a therapist, could be a psychologist, could be a doctor, could be a medical patient, could be a mom who wants to know how to use a CBD product and what's the right thing for her to use. It's for marketing professionals, it's for salespeople, it's for everybody to come, network, learn, grow, share the information. We've got it maybe it's for event companies, it's for podcasters, it's for the news anchors, it's for the musicians, it's for culture. CanMar welcomes all.
I absolutely love that. CanMar really is for everyone, and for everyone who wants to have better health and live a better life, and who doesn't want that, right? We all want to feel better and
Absolutely.
better.
100%. 100%.
And so when these members join CanMar Hub, the Health and Wellness Hub, Katie, what can members expect from joining this? How will this actually contribute to their personal health and wellness journey? We've spoken a lot about what we're going to be offering them, but how is this actually going to contribute to a better lifestyle for them?
Really, not everybody is looking for the same piece of information. Even if you or I go to any of the social platforms, you and I could be going in for very, very different reasons. We want to make sure that the educators from all around the world become a part of this health and wellness um, revolution,
Revolution.
if I may just put it that way, and really come share their knowledge and also turn it into a business for themselves. Like, for example, we have a few courses, butt into courses right now, which are developed by Tabitha Fritz. But we are talking to so many other educators. We're talking to a brilliant team at Education who've got 10 courses around medical cannabis, from patient intake to how the product works and so on and so forth. So it's really about everybody's going to find different value on the platform, and we're just scratching the surface. Honestly, we've got a roadmap for the next 2 years. We are looking at developing our 2.0, where we will bring the global events here. There is much to explore, and we want to build CanMar Hub. This is very, very important, Mel, to know that whatever we are building here is with user feedback. It's not about a team thinks, okay, you know what, we understand, we've done a research, let's go build a product because we see there is a problem. Is there really a problem? We saw that problem by talking to thousands of people. And we want to build a product which is community driven, and really where people will find value.
100% KD, and that's exactly how I see it too. We are not building a company here, we're building a community. It's a place for everyone. And when you and I were in the early stages, we noticed, as you said, the information is scattered. Who do you trust? But another thing that we also noticed, you and I, is the censorship and restricted kind of conversations around certain topics like plant-based medicine, cannabis, psychedelics, and that kind of thing. And that's another thing that really opened our eyes. And another thing that we want to be able to bring to the Health and Wellness Hub is a place where we're not going to censor you if you want to talk about medical cannabis or psychedelic research, which I think is another really important thing, right, Katie?
100%. I think this is one of the most important topics here, because if as you said, when we go back to the time when you and I were talking about this, I always ask myself this question. We live in this day and age where information is freely flowing. Why are the platforms not allowing others to talk about stuff freely? Like, we live in a free country. It's a free world. Like, why? And again, we understand that there are reasons why a company may or may not let that happen, but this also presents us with an opportunity, if I have to be honest, is to really create that new experience, the new place to hang out for everyone who's probably trying to be a yoga teacher, and come talk about yoga and cannabis, or just simply come talk about yoga and mental well-being. So why limit? As long as, again, CanMar Hub also has its own rules, and these are just general rules. Be a good human, do not be racist, do not use foul language, do not put inappropriate pictures, basic common sense. Don't offend others. We live in a world, everyone's here to serve a purpose. And I call it the ikigai. If you're familiar with the term ikigai, is the reason for being. The ikigai for CanMar is to make your life, my life, everyone's life better, without any restrictions of what you, I, or the rest of the world can say. Share.
100%. And if you want to know what we have up our sleeves, you'll just have to download the app and become a member and watch the space. Katie,
100%.
as we start to kind of wrap up things here today, is there anything else you would like to add? Anything else you want people to know about the Health and Wellness Hub powered by CanMar?
It's a place for everyone. I think we pretty much covered everything, Mel, but I invite everyone to come and explore. Put in the right, when you come join the community, the most beautiful part that I like about our community is when you join, there's a regular activity feed, which is a global feed. You can get to see what others are posting. You can learn from it. You can ask them questions. Go explore the communities. We've built more than 50 sub communities already. It's ready made. Put on a platter. Go explore. See what interests you. Design your feed the way you want to consume the information. And if there is feedback that you have, come connect with me. Let me know. Connect with yourself. Or there is a feedback forum on our CanMar hub, and give us a feedback. Tell us what you want to see. I'm sure if you go to an organization that has hundreds of millions of people, or they're at that level, they're not going to be taking your feedback. We're at the ground floor. Come talk to us. Tell us what can we do better. Because as I said, it's for everyone, and we got to build it together.
Absolutely. As you said early on, KD, built by the people for the people, and we want your feedback. So please, please do give us your feedback. And KD, thank you so much for sitting down with us today and talking a little bit about the vision behind the Health and Wellness Hub. And of course, as we've said over and over again today, it's more than just an app. It's a movement towards a more connected, health and wellness centered community. So we invite you to please join us on the CanMar Hub, on the Health and Wellness Hub by CanMar, and we will see you there. Find it in the App Store, iStore, Apple iStore, Android Store, everywhere you download your apps, you can find us. Thank you, KD.